Hello and welcome to the Spaghetti and Meatball Show, episode number 7, with our beautiful new special guest tonight. It is Justin Broughton. Justin, how you going?
Good, boys. How are we?
Good.
Yeah.
Daniel, do you want to say hello?
Hello, Justin.
Hello, Daniel.
I meant to our
To the
viewers.
camera. Hello, viewers. And hello, Justin. Glad to have you on this week. You know, you couldn't make it last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I hear that you actually you stubbed your toe and you couldn't find a nail, and that's why you couldn't come.
couldn't find the nail. Yeah, the nail came right off, and still haven't found it. So.
Bit of blood.
Yeah, bit of blood, but that's a standard Tuesday. You know.
Were you a couple deep when that happened?
No, but Kylan and I were a couple deep this morning, actually.
We were a couple deep this morning.
What time?
Yeah.
Are we talking like early morning?
Oh, I think about 1:30.
1:30, yeah, I think.
So last night, early morning.
Yeah.
How many do you reckon you were deep?
It was a fair few
it was in
wines.
double digits for sure.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Definitely.
So the alcohol was free then?
Yeah, well, I mean, they always say it's free, but you pay for the ticket, don't you?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
free.
You
It's
just-
never free.
It's
I
a
think-
scam. It's like
I
a
think-
pyramid scheme. It's-
By the end of the night, I think we would have,
Drank our ticket back.
we easily drank our ticket
Yeah.
back.
Did you drink away your sorrows as well?
Yeah, look, we didn't win, did we? Didn't
No,
get
we
the
didn't
W,
win.
but
No,
that's
unfortunately. It's quite disappointing, really.
Nah,
But that's okay.
There wasn't many
Few
sorrows
rosés help.
around, though. Everyone was in good spirits.
No, that's good. Well, I reckon you can just take the decision to the High Court and try and get it overturned.
No one really understands what we're talking about either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
no,
one does.
so-
I don't
so-
even know.
Last night, Justin, me, and the High Street Cafe went to the awards ceremony because in the top 12
Yeah.
for the cafe dining industry, and they announced the winner. They don't announce like placings, just the winner, but we didn't get the win.
But they could have got a cheeky top 10. They could have.
Yeah.
We could, yeah,
Definitely
yeah.
top 12.
Yeah.
So
Top 12, yeah.
12th in the States goes all right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And big thank you to our sponsors at High Street Cafe.
Big thank you to our sponsors.
Big
at High
thank you to
Street
them. They
Cafe.
did get us this Colox, so,
They did.
you know.
That's a good
Yes.
looking Calax, yeah.
But you're a bit of a fan of the
Yeah, I
Colox.
like the IKEA, gear.
Are you-
So I've seen the Calax around. I've got one myself, actually.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
very
Gotta
cool.
love a nice Colox.
Yeah.
It's good because it's cube. You know?
Yeah.
That's why I'm a bit of a fan of it.
You got a good setup here, you guys. I like it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You have a good setup in your facial region.
Oh, thanks very much. Too kind. You could say the same about you.
Are you going to be doing Movember?
I don't know. I've sported the mow before all year round, and I used to shave it off during November and grow it back in December, just because I like to just have it all year.
Yeah.
So then I wouldn't raise money, so I'd shave it off during November, so people didn't think I was raising money. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I probably
So
should.
you
That's
have the
funny.
mow every month apart from Movember.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because I never got off
you're
my
not-
ass
yeah.
and did the charity. So.
Yeah.
So you didn't want people coming up to you and being like, "Oh, that's really good. Are you doing
Yeah,
this for Movember?"
exactly.
And then you'd be like,
Take
"No,
the
I'm not."
credit.
Yeah, but they'll be like, "Oh, you're doing this for November?" And you're
Yeah.
like, "No, I'm just a pedophile."
I'm just a full-time, full-time sporter of the mow.
Yeah. Justin, you're a videographer for Vision Works, is that right?
Yeah,
Or-
that's my business.
That's your
trading
business?
name. Yeah. So,
So you produce commercials and stuff?
yeah, mostly corporate.
Where do you
video.
draw the line? You drawing the line at porn?
That's how I got into it. I think that's the trajectory for most videographers. You know, you start in that industry and then you go to weddings.
I honestly don't know if you're taking the piss.
Obviously joking, but yeah, I do draw the line there. Everything else is fair game.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about your business.
So basically, it's sort of it's just my business. It's my full-time work. So I have a fair few clients that I just service every month, and then do little promos and things for brands and companies that need video. A lot of times it's to run as ads on social media or on websites as well to tell people about different businesses and brands. So started out doing wedding videography and then found that I was more interested in doing corporate and commercial, so sort of moved into that direction.
Is that because you don't like seeing people fall in love? Gives you a bit of
that's
anxiety?
right. Yeah, exactly. It's That's it.
Now I understand that you've done a lot for the 220 for Tammy fundraiser, video wise, back in 2019 when the boys did their ride from
That's right.
Adelaide to Barmer, and now they're doing their ride from Gold Coast to Adelaide.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you did there?
So basically, you were one of the guys, obviously. How much? 220 kilometres over 2 days to raise money for the Cancer Council. And I just tagged along and filmed the whole thing and had a blast. So and I think it ended up, getting a few more donations afterwards. Edited it on the trip as well, so we were able to watch it, quick after movie on the night. So it's good. Really enjoyed that.
Now, you've also filmed a promo video for the upcoming ride next year, haven't you?
Yeah, that's right.
As well. Well, what we're going to do, I think, is we're just going to chuck that video in now, and the viewers can watch that video. Yeah, awesome.
220 for Tammy. It's not just a fundraiser. It's a social gathering for people to come together and try and beat this together. Our aim's to get onto early detection of cancer and even beat it all together is the plan, and that's just my hope, just to go bigger and better. The inspiration for the ride was our mum passing away from cancer in late 2016, and she always wondered through her battle why it couldn't be picked up earlier. So I just want to help other families to not go through the heartbreak that we did. Us four brothers have decided to raise funds by riding the 2,200 kilometre stretch from the Gold Coast to Adelaide. It's not just about our ride, it's about all of us coming together to beat it. It's not just about the ride itself. I just want us to unite together and, do some amazing stuff. A sponsor or even someone that just gives a little bit to us. If we have news and television jumping on board, then the publicity they're getting is amazing. And I think it'll be worthwhile for them, and also the sense of achievement that people and companies can get by, giving. I can't self-fund it all. I'm only 18 years old. I can't do that. I need help from, everyone, as many people as possible. And, the achievement that they can get out of, sponsoring us. And it's not just about them, getting their publicity. It's about, helping out, coming together with all of the community as well, all of Australia or all of these states to, do something really good.
Great work there done by Justin from Visionworks. Very well edited.
Video.
Yeah. How long did that take you to edit?
Oh, I don't know. There was a few iterations that we had to go through that we weren't expecting.
About 5 or 6 probably.
Yeah.
Obviously, all Kylan's fault.
Oh, no, I don't know. Can't blame one person. When you have many chefs in the kitchen. Yeah. One of those things.
Sometimes many hands make light work, but other times many chefs make hard work.
The kitchen becomes quite crowded quite quickly.
Spot on.
Words of wisdom here.
Quite crowded quite quickly.
No, I remember watching the 220 for Tammy video after they did the ride, and there was some drone footage in there. Was that from your drone?
Yeah.
So you have it. What drone do you use?
I just use a DJI Mavic Pro.
Yes.
Have
It's
you-
old DJIs.
A bit old now. It's probably about 4 or 5 years old, I'd say.
Have you ever lost it?
Yeah, I've lost it. There was one time I was shooting a wedding and I was just getting some shots of the property, and this big gust of wind came, and as hard as I was trying to fly the drone back toward me, it was just getting smaller and smaller. And I thought, well, there goes that. And I just thought, well, I'll come back tomorrow and look for it, because on a wedding day you're so flat out trying to
Of course.
get as much footage as possible. So I just thought, well, I'll come back tomorrow and go into the paddock that it landed in and try and find it. And so I went back inside and I said to the bride, I've lost my drone's flown away in the wind. I'm really sorry. And she said, oh no, I feel bad that you've lost your drone. And the lady that owned the house came up to me and she said, oh, where'd it fly off to? I could go and have a look for it. So, and on the app, the DJI app, you can have a look at your last flight. There's like a low resolution version of the video.
Yeah.
So I sent her screenshots of the video off my phone, and yeah, she called me when she was out there. She must have been out there for about 20 minutes, and she was like, "Oh, I can't find it. I'm coming back over to the house." And I thought, okay, no worries. Thanks for having a look. And then, sure enough, she was walking back and she found it, and then I used it later that night. Yeah,
That's
very
awesome.
lucky.
That's class.
But yeah, I've crashed a couple drones here and there, but they're not. That's just the risk you take, I guess.
Yeah. You haven't flown any of those drones in Syria, have you?
No.
Now, speaking on, the luck that you had
Yeah.
with that lady. Now, I've spoken to a few people over the past few days about you and just found a little bit about you, and that sounds quite familiar to Justin's Law, which I've heard a lot of people say is the Justin's Law. Now, I have a few things down here about the Justin's Law.
Okay,
about,
yeah.
It's the explanation I've got for Justin's Law here is that is no matter what happens, things turn out okay for you.
Yeah.
So apparently one time you lost your wallet. Someone stole your wallet at a gig or something, or you lost it and it got returned to you.
At a gig, yeah, probably.
I'm not sure where, because you did used to play for Mackenzie Bands back in the day, didn't you?
Yeah.
Guitar?
Certainly. Yeah,
Yeah.
Guitar, yeah.
Yeah.
Play guitar.
Another time you left your wallet in a bus or a taxi,
Yeah.
and that got returned.
Yeah.
And that was on the way home to Australia.
That's right, yeah.
So explain that one to us.
That was that was a bit of a unlucky one. So I think it was in 2016. I was living in Canada and I was flying home after living there for 6 months or so. So it was after the winter season, and it's a bit of a longer story. I haven't had very much good luck with my wallets, but on the last night we were staying at the resort where I worked at. We went hiking to a hut. And we took all of our gear with us. I took my wallet with me, and it was about a 2-hour hike, I think, or hour 45 to 2 hours. And we were packing our stuff up the next day to leave, because it was just like a little hut, not powered or anything. You could just go out there and just sleep there, and it was kind of like a community thing. And we were leaving, and my friend said to me, "Justin, is this your wallet?" and held it up. And I said, "Yeah, that's mine." And I expected that he just put it in the bag and kept packing things. And we walked back to the resort, which was 2 hours. And I said to my friend Jesse, I said, "Have you got my wallet?" And he's like, "Nah, put it back down." So, and then a few weeks later, I was leaving Canada. I actually ended up having that. It got returned to me that time. But 2 weeks later, I was leaving Vancouver to go to the airport, and it fell out of my pocket in the city, and someone must have handed it to a cop. So I'm at the airport, tried to pay for lunch, and realised I didn't have my wallet on me. This is the day, I'm flying back to Australia in a couple of hours, and I've gone up, don't have my wallet. It must have fallen out of my pocket somewhere. So I'm looking in all my bags, can't find it. And then I look on my Facebook Messenger, and I have one message request, and it's from a policeman who works at the Vancouver City Police Department, and he said, "Hi, Justin, I think I have your wallet." So I messaged him and said, "Oh, my flight leaves in a couple of hours. What are the chances you could bring it out to me in the cop car?" And he goes, "Oh, let me see what I can do. I'll talk to my supervisor." And then sure enough. And I think the Vancouver airport's about 40 minutes away from the city. So at this point in time, it was getting close to should I leave Canada and just leave my wallet behind and not have my ID with me, or should I wait for the policeman to bring it? But then I risked missing my flight. So it got to the point where it was so close. So the policeman brought it to the airport. And the ladies that were running the airline were saying, "I'm sorry, Mr. Broughton, we've really got to go. You're going to have to either leave it behind or
get
miss
another
your flight,
get
the next flight." And my friend who I was spent the winter with, just at the last minute came round the corner with my wallet. So he'd obviously found the cop outside, came round with my wallet, gave it to me, and then luckily I was golf carted through the airport to the flight. So
You seem like an extremely lucky man, Justin.
I think, yeah, I've been lucky. Sometimes it's bad luck that leads to good luck. So that's probably where the Justin's law comes into it.
Well, on bad luck, and also speaking on having a few beers and stuff last night, having a bit to drink. Back when you were a bit younger, I have also heard that you came home one night and you're pretty drunk, obviously, and you were just, instead of going to the toilet, you thought it's a good idea just to open your window up and just take a leak outside of the window.
Yeah.
And you began, but you forgot that you had a fly screen on the window there, so that didn't end well for you, did it?
No, it wasn't. My plan didn't quite work out on that occasion, unfortunately, but I wasn't thinking quite as clearly as I'd like to after however many wines I'd had that day. Can't recommend that one for sure.
Yeah, and of course, and it's also the classic of you bringing the wheelie bin in. And it hadn't been emptied yet.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, obviously daydreaming as usual. Yeah.
That's everything I had on the background information. I knew that's. Daniel, did you find anything?
I didn't
So,
find anything.
do you guys do one week where you find out information about each other? Then, how
Like
you do
me
it
and
for your
Kylan.
guests 1 week. Would
That's
you?
not a bad
We
idea.
could.
We
Yeah,
could do
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be funny.
Yeah, that would be funny actually.
we might do that.
Okay.
The ideas man over
There'd
here.
be some good ones.
There would
Sure.
be. There would definitely
Yeah.
be some good ones.
Yeah.
Now, we are going to head into our Gumtree segment, which the great Justin Broughton is going to be judging for us. This week it was Garden, but I'm just going to bring us in with a song. And welcome to the Gumtree segment here on the Spaghetti and Meatball Show. Daniel, tell them a little bit about the Gumtree segment, which I haven't already covered.
So the Gumtree segment. Justin, do you know about the Gumtree segment?
I've heard of it, yeah, of course. Who hasn't?
Exactly. The Gumtree segment is the greatest segment on the Spaghetti and Meatball Show.
Absolutely.
This is only the second time we're doing it, so consider yourself lucky.
I feel privileged.
So what happens is we're given a $5 budget
Yeah.
to spend on an item that we can find in a certain category on Gumtree. So this week's category was garden.
Yeah.
So we have to spend $5, and whoever has the best item wins. And you're the judge,
Here we go. Let's
the
go.
ultimate judge.
Are you feeling confident?
I'm feeling extremely confident. I think that my item that I've actually bought is very useful.
Yes.
So do you want me to give you some clues, Kylan, on what?
Yeah, go ahead, because you know everything
I
about
just need
yours.
to see mine again.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. No, I'll leave them in there because
Yeah,
it's a
leave
bit
them
hard
in
for me to hide. Okay.
Yeah.
So, as a gardener, these things are very useful.
Do you need to use them when weeding? Like if you're weeding, like pulling out plants and stuff, or not?
Well, it depends. If you're a pussy, you can.
Yes. Well, what if you're, like, is it some type of like glove?
No. Yes, it is. It's a type of glove.
It is.
Let's
Wow.
have a look. Drum roll, please.
Yeah, let
You
me
don't have to get a
let me
drum
run it.
roll.
I'll run it.
I'm gonna run a drum roll now.
Oh,
Gloves.
Oh, beautiful.
Gloves. Now these
They
are
new.
actually the thing is these.
nah, they're off
They
Gumtree.
look new,
These
though.
are off
They're off
Gumtree.
Gumtree.
Yeah, I know they're off.
Yeah,
they
but
look-
these.
Yeah.
The thing is with these are
unused.
actually master finish gloves. So the ability for you to find master finish gloves in today's society is very difficult. The thing is,
They discontinued.
these are very hard to find because they don't sell them in Bunnings anymore, and these are brand new, mind you. So these
They
actually
fit you good.
they do, don't they?
Yeah.
That's why I got them. I got the right size.
Yeah.
Now the thing is with these actually stop you from getting the thorns put in you from
I like it.
the
Weeding.
No, when you're
Weeding.
oh I didn't realize that these actually are both these are both
they're both-
these are both right-handed.
Oh, you've been stitched
I've been stitched up. I should have tried them on when I went and bought them. Pity.
No
Actually,
wonder.
I bought them from Ranella as well, so a bit of a trick to go
You
back.
went down to Ranella. Wow.
Bloody hell. These are two right hands.
Oh, no. It's all
That's an
falling
easy
apart.
mistake.
That's an easy
That
mistake.
is it, yeah.
Yeah. That's
Can you get away with it, though?
See, look, you can still do some gardening with these.
That looks so strange.
Would you want me to give you a few hints on mine?
Yeah, give me a few hints on yours.
This comes in useful
When
with
gardening?
rose bushes. Yeah, in gardening. In gardening, yeah, and for rose bushes.
Are these those big pliers?
Very close. Drum roll. The snips. They are the snips.
The snips, I guessed
Not
it.
bad.
Yeah, you said big ones though. So, funnily enough, these are the Leblonsky range, and they're discontinued as well. So you can't buy these at Bunnings anymore either. They are quite used, but nothing that a good polish,
Okay.
could help. But these are really useful. Now, this is Japanese steel.
Is it?
Yeah, no,
And it's actually used in those
What's
Japanese
the brand
gardens
again?
as well.
Can you
look
tell
the
me?
Leblonsky range.
Leblonsky.
Leblonsky, yeah.
Are you aware of the Leblonsky range?
No.
It's an old Bunnings range. I have heard of it. Yeah, it's actually
Yeah,
it was
it
actually
is.
started by a man named Kylan Leblonsky.
Kyle and Leblonsky.
It's
Yeah.
not Kyle, it was Kyle.
Kyle.
But it's close.
Well,
Kyle
it's a
Leblonsky.
brave manufacturer to put blunt in the name, Leblonsky. in the name of-
Leblonsky.
Oh, Leblonsky.
I thought it was blunt.
That would have been funny though.
Well, it's
Yeah.
Japanese. It's Japanese steel, Japanese stainless steel. So it is one of the sharpest steels on earth.
It's actually
known for
so
their
they are
steel, are they?
really-
Japanese?
It's actually
really
what they,
fine,
It's actually
really-
what they actually use that brand of snips when they're actually doing vasectomies.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the Japanese steel.
That's what they do. They
Okay.
put you under and they just snip you with some Leblonskis.
Used
Yeah, some
snips
Leblonsky.
from
They're the
Gumtree.
$5 ones from Gumtree.
No, this is the Hongping stainless steel.
Ah, good.
That's
What's it called?
the Japanese brand Hongping. It's the Hongping steel. So yeah, really, it's great.
Do you want to pass them over so I can see?
Yeah, of course.
Because obviously I'm judging. I need to see up close.
And do you want to see the two right-handers?
And
Yeah,
funnily
maybe.
enough, Justin, that they only ever came in 3 colours.
Leblonsky.
Leblonsky.
What colours did they come in? No, this is an earth core.
Huh?
It says earth core on there.
No, that's how you say Hong Po in English.
These would do the job, I think. Are they meant to spring back?
No, that's the thing with
No,
Japanese.
that's the thing with the Leblonsky range.
There's meant to be something in the middle that springs them back.
No, because of the sharpness of it, they didn't want any, accidents and stuff happening.
But he did get them on Gumtree as well. They are fairly used.
Well, can I see the master finish?
These are the master finish.
The two right-handers, are they the same size?
Yeah, so they're actually the
That's
master.
what's happened, isn't it?
They're
that
master
wasn't on the
finish.
ad. They didn't put that.
Well, I think, was there more than one?
Yeah, I could
how many
actually
were they?
choose, and I think I picked up the wrong ones.
Yeah.
So it was your fault.
But I suppose it's good, like
They are
for
good
people
though,
that
aren't
only
they?
have a right hand, maybe,
Yeah.
and they get 2 at least.
Yeah. It kind of looks strange when you see like gardening gloves that aren't used. It's like they haven't lived up to their purpose. in
Yeah.
life.
Not
no.
yet, at least.
Not yet,
But that's
Yeah.
why he's bought them.
someone
Yeah.
with 2 right hands will love them.
Or someone that just has a right hand and they need 2.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Well, I've heard that they can go for $100+.
I have heard that. I'm actually
so you're trying to
flip. you gotta-
sabotage yourself a bit here, aren't you?
No, well,
Well, no,
tho-
it's
those go for 350.
Leblonskys. These are 350 plus.
Yeah.
Oh, they go
Because
for
these are
the
the Hong Kong stainless steel.
the
you know?
Hong Ping, wasn't it?
Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Hong Kong stainless
So
steel
what
from
now? I
Japan.
have to.
No,
So
you've
now
gotta
you have to
guess.
judge it. So I'm going to
Oh,
play
yeah.
a drum roll for you. If you,
Okay.
and then after the drum roll finishes, you don't have to just say the winner. You can
Yeah.
just say Daniel Kylan wins, but you just give us a little description.
On why
Tease
they
us a
won.
little bit.
Yeah.
Give us a little teaser.
Yeah.
And you've got to tell us why we've won and why we've lost.
Yeah. I will. I got this.
Anyway,
Yeah.
drum roll, please, Jono.
All right. So, I think you've both brought in some fine items here today. Well done to both of you.
Thank you.
Where did you drive to get yours, Kyle?
Where did I
Because
drive?
Daniel said he had to go down to Ranella. Where did you go to get your snips?
Oh, Gawler Plains.
Gawler Plains.
So it's about the same
About
distance
the
for
same
both.
distance, yeah.
I was out north. Isn't Ranella's south? Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Ranella's south.
I'm
Yeah.
out
Yeah,
north.
yeah. You wouldn't want to go from Gawler Plains to Ranella,
No.
would you?
Unless you have a plane.
Yeah. Call the planes, maybe. Yeah. Look, I think fantastic job, both of you guys. I think you should be proud of yourselves.
He says he should be proud. Come on.
Yeah. But for me, I've always been a sucker for the Master Finish gloves. So
The Master Finish
Yeah.
gloves. I know a Colox man when I see a Colox man. Thank you. The Master Finish
Yeah.
gloves have taken the win.
it's hard to go past them, you know.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're a Master
But
Finish
this is
glove.
the
Yeah,
Blonsky
absolutely.
range.
Yeah, and I understand. Of
You don't-
course,
you obviously-
it's a prestigious snips.
But you don't have a rose bush.
For
That's
five,
why. you know?
remember though, Justin, these are $5 or less on Gumtree.
That's right.
Well,
Yeah.
it's added bonus. These were only $3.
So you get $2 left to play with.
Well,
Well, that was for petrol to
this was
remember.
going for.
Half the petrol. What
This
did you
was
drive
going
a scooter?
for. This was actually going for 200, but
Yeah.
I bartered them down and got it for 5.
Oh, that's skillful. But
I met him on Hanson Road, so
I thought you went to
Ah.
Gawler Plains.
yeah, I met him on Hanson Road.
and then you drove.
She
out
told
there.
me all about it that night, and then I met her the next day.
You had $1 every time I saw you out on Hanson Road
Why, you on here to the road?
driving past.
You're filming them.
Yeah, that's it.
I go into do a
That's how I
bit of
got into
videography for that stuff. That's when he first started.
That's where you
right.
Yeah.
started, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone starts their career on Hanson.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
back-to-back wins for Daniel Daminato in the Gumtree segment.
Of course, now the gloves are going to be up there. Do you actually want to sign the gloves at the end of the segment?
Yeah, I was signing.
Yeah, we'll
you
get
can
it-
put them up there on the.
We're going to stick it up there.
Yeah,
the
well, that's
mantle.
the old winner, so the winner goes up in the middle there. So that's the Luftballons record up there at the moment.
And what was? So you won that one, and what was the other item?
I
for that?
got a harmonica,
Oh, you got a harmonica.
and I even did a harmonica solo and everything.
Yeah.
Surprised I lost.
You got a favourite song that uses a harmonica?
Bit of Paul Kelly.
Don't know who that is.
From Little Things.
Big Things Grow?
Big Things
Oh,
Grow.
yeah. I know
From-
that one.
You'd know that one. That's
Little
a classic
things-
harmonica.
Big
There it is.
things
Yeah.
Big
grow.
things grow.
Little things, big things grow.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. That's. What about you? If you got a favourite harmonica?
I'm going
jam?
Piano Man Billy Joel.
Oh, that's
Any
a good
day of the
one.
week.
It's just a classic, though, you know. He's
Yeah.
pretty
I
basic.
heard they were
person.
going to call it a harmonica man initially.
Oh,
but,
really?
Were they actually?
But the label made him change it to Piano Man. It was going to be.
Was it
Sing Us
actually?
the song? You're the harmonica man.
Sing us the song tonight.
But you know what these corporate labels are like.
Yeah, of course.
They're an absolute joke.
Yeah.
They're non-Australian.
Yeah,
really.
it's un-Australian.
It's un-Australian.
It should have been Harmonica Man. I reckon we should
Should have
start a change.org to get the song changed back to Harmonica
Yeah,
Man.
definitely.
Well,
Start-
producer Jono, he plays a bit of harmonica.
Yeah, do you want to play us something, Producer Jono?
Producer Jono, I was talking to Producer Jono just yesterday, and he said that he would come on
And
to
play
the
the
show.
harmonica?
Yeah, he wants to come on for one of our segments, one of our episodes as well. So that'd be
Do you reckon
good.
we
that
bring Producer Jono on?
Producer Jono
I think
comes
so.
on.
Yeah. Yeah. He'd do a good job, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that right, Jono?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just
he's not-
Yeah.
he's just not. He's like
Yeah.
He's
he,
nodding.
he doesn't like talking if he's not in front of a mic. He's a bit nervous. Isn't
Yeah,
he?
well, he can't. You won't be able to hear him.
Yeah, because we're actually in a glass room here.
That's right. Soundproof.
Yeah, the sound.
But how's the 220 for Tammy stuff coming along?
How is it coming?
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming.
Coming along?
Yeah, it's coming along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
cycling forward?
Yeah, it's cycling forward.
Yeah.
It's in motion.
The wheels are in motion.
Yeah, going well. Just very logistical stuff going on. I've set the route,
Yep.
which is good. Yeah,
That's what you want. Good.
yeah, it is going really well.
Yeah.
Did you?
I do have something that I did want to talk about. Let me get it up on my notes.
Well,
Wrong hand. This hand is actually my fingerprint.
while you're doing that, we might go chuck to an ad break for High Street Cafe, our major sponsor. It's good friends, good coffee. High Street Cafe.
Coffee made easy.
This program is proudly brought to you by High Street Cafe Kensington. Good friends, good coffee, and it's coffee made easy. Visit High Street Cafe Kensington.
And welcome back. Big thank you to High Street Cafe.
Big thank you
major
to High Street
sponsors.
Cafe. Major
Great
major
Yes.
sponsors.
You're a
Really
fan
good.
of High Street
Great
Cafe?
operation down there in Kensington.
It is, yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
coffee made easy.
It's the heart
Yeah.
of Kensington.
Good
as
friends,
I-
good
as I
coffee.
saw on one of the
Good friends,
posters.
that's right.
Mm.
Yeah. Have you ever, just out of curiosity, have you ever run into any? Have you ever run into the police before
Run into them?
Yeah,
Nah,
like-
I try not to run into them. Just
Have
let
you
them
run
go.
into trouble with the police before?
Nah, not really.
Never.
I don't think so. No.
You wouldn't have. You don't run. You can't run.
Well,
You
no, I
wouldn't
saw
have
I
had
saw
anything.
something very interesting that we were talking about at home.
Yeah.
There was this guy in Adelaide. He did an illegal U-turn in town.
An illegal.
An illegal U-turn, and he got pulled over by the police. And it was like some old man, and he's like to the police, he's like, "Oh, I'm actually helping the AFP in a federal investigation. I've got to go put a certain amount of
That's
dollars
right, I heard
in the
about this.
in the thousands into a bank account." And the police are like, "No, don't do that. You're getting scammed."
Yeah.
What?
So he did an illegal
Yeah.
U-turn. The cops
Yeah.
pulled him over, and the bloke that got pulled over said, "No, it's okay. I'm going to the bank now. I've got to put in like maybe $10,000 into another bank account
That's right.
because the Australian Federal Police told me I have to." And the police are like, "No, you're getting scared."
We are the police, and we did not say
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
That's just funny.
Well, yeah, that's.
Yeah. it's
Whoever
funny.
thought that an illegal U-turn would save you $10,000? You know.
Yeah, I wonder what the
Yeah.
fine was for the U-turn.
I hope they didn't fine him. You know.
Yeah.
I heard that it was $10,000
yeah.
for
And
the
it had, to,
U-turn.
yeah, it had to be put into this bank account.
Yeah, specific bank
Yeah.
account. Yeah. I think it was Leblonsky Industries. That's who went to. Speaking of which, we need to head straight across the Con Leblonsky. He's got some news in the newsroom. And welcome to the newsroom. I'm Kylan Leblonsky here in the Spaghetti and Meatball Show breaking newsroom. We have breaking news, not extremely breaking, but it is breaking. Me, Kylan Leblonsky, went to the Port Adelaide preliminary final on the weekend. Absolute smashing. It was a howler. It was terrible. But I did do some interviews with some people out the front of the stadium there, and that will be hitting your screens in the next few days. So that is breaking news coming straight from the Spaghetti and Meatball Show breaking newsroom. I'm Kylan Leblonsky, and that's all I have for you here tonight. Thank you. Thank you, Colin Leblonsky. Appreciate that breaking news. Daniel?
Yeah, that's big news from Colin
Big news,
Leblonsky.
yeah.
It is very big news. Did you watch the prelim?
Yeah, I struggled through it, mate.
You a power fair?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
a couple deep.
Oh, I was a couple deep, yeah. By the end of it.
Yeah,
There was
that's
definitely
fair.
some drowning of sorrows.
Yeah.
You seem to be a couple deep very often. Are you sure you don't have an alcohol problem?
Yeah, I'm not sure. No, I am sure. Yeah.
You are sure that you do.
You're
have an
sure that you
alcohol
have an
problem?
alcohol
Only
problem?
when Port lose.
What's that you're drinking right now? Is that a bit of vodka?
I wish. There's a, you know,
Vodka soda.
I was told there would be, but here we are.
Kylan, did you promise him we're going to have alcohol in here? Because you knew
No.
he would come on?
No, never. I don't know. Is it a bit of a coincidence that? Well, I'm not sure. We might need to ask Colin Leblonsky, but do you think he might own the Leblonsky Snips as well?
No, I
He
don't
might-
think he does.
I'm not sure if there's any relation there. We might have to.
Maybe
we'll
we
get
can-
back to that.
We should get Colin Leblonsky on a show, you reckon, as a
Definitely,
guest?
yeah.
Yes.
We
Get him and
definitely
John
should.
Owen.
Yeah, him and John at the
Him
same
and producer
time.
John at the same time. Yeah.
And can we bring producer Emily on as well?
No, she's a bit
Have
of a
you
mole,
met
to be
producer
honest.
Emily?
No.
Producer Emily, can you give us a wave?
Oh, there she is. There.
Yeah, she's the
Yeah,
blonde
yeah.
one. Yeah. She's got. Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
She's
a good
quite.
job.
She's quite large in the Chestal region.
Yeah.
Actually.
Right.
Oh yeah, M.
Yeah.
Good old M fan.
You can say that. Yeah. Yeah.
You are allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Danny, did you want to talk about anything else?
No, I just wanted to bring up that illegal U-turn. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I thought that was.
Yeah. Are you a fan of Ponzi schemes yourself? Or are you more of a pyramid scheme guy?
Aren't they the same thing?
No, see, because a Ponzi scheme is like one person here, and then they've spread it off to two people, and then those two people spread it off to two people,
Like a pyramid almost.
like a pyramid.
That's interesting how it works out to be like that.
And opposed to a
Wouldn't have
pyramid
guessed.
scheme.
A pyramid scheme is when there's one person, they spread it onto two people, and then
Ah.
those two people spread it onto. It's the same thing.
So that's it's the
yeah.
exact same.
No, there is a difference between a Ponzi scheme and a pyramid scheme.
No, there isn't.
No, I remember watching like one of those explained videos.
Do you
on
mean scam or scheme?
Ponzi scheme? It's like
I
a
don't know
get
much
rich quick
about it.
scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't work.
It's a
I can
scam.
confirm. They
Yeah,
don't
it's a
make you.
scam.
They don't make you
No,
rich
have
quick.
you ever engaged in a
Yeah.
pyramid scheme? Yeah.
Yeah, I just they actually said I was part of an AFP investigation. I transferred $10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Needless to say, the investigation was closed after that.
It was thrown out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Never
a
got
bit
your money
sad. No, never.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
It's a bit sad.
Well, I did the same thing, but they just said it was a deposit, and I had to put in an extra $50,000 the next week. So I went and did that. So I still haven't got the $60K back, but I don't know.
No, hopefully the AFP get back to
I was
you.
thinking about going to go see them, but I might leave it. You know.
Yeah. Maybe give it a bit more time.
Yeah.
How long's it been? 2 years?
Yeah, no, 3.
3.
3 years. Still haven't heard anything great, but I might give it another 3.
Yeah. Probably a good call. Yeah.
You know how these trials can go. They
Yeah, of
can take a
course.
while.
They drag them out.
Yeah, definitely. That's all we got for everyone here tonight. It's the Spaghetti and Meatball Show. Now, Justin, you're our special guest.
Yep.
So you will be signing us off tonight.
Yeah, okay.
You need to sign off to someone. What's something that you want to thank society for?
Like one time, Daniel thanked the people that drink banana milk
Because it keeps the banana
they
milk
taste like
industry.
keeps it going
Yeah.
because
What's
it tastes
banana
like
milk?
shit.
You don't know what banana milk
No.
is? It's milk that tastes
Like chocolate
banana.
milk?
Yeah.
Chocolate milk?
Oh,
it's like the banana one. It tastes like my bum.
Yeah.
So he was thanking the people that do because,
Okay.
and then I thanked all them people that bring the trolleys back to the trolley bays
Yeah,
because,
yeah, yeah.
that's Australian and that's what's good with society.
Yeah. Right. Well, I reckon I'm going to thank... Who am I going to thank? I'll thank the supermarkets that don't fill their shops with the the self-service kiosks. Because I like to have a conversation with my cashier, as I'm going through buying my goods. So, yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's really good, really anticlimactic. So
Yeah.
appreciate that.
I actually work in a supermarket and I don't like talking to people when I serve them.
Right.
So yeah, I just say, how's your day? Would you like a bag? And they say yes, and then I just look down and pack the bag.
But what if they don't talk about their day, never goes further?
No,
not,
'cause
not when you're in
Oh, it
charge?
depends. If they look like a good person, I'll be like, oh, and how's your day been?
But it probably
Yeah.
doesn't help because you start eating their food as you're packing it.
They're like, oh, farm-baked cookies. TV snacks. These are the good ones. Can I have one?
Technically, they've been paid for now,
Exactly,
so we can get stuck into them. What do you think?
And when the ice cream's coming through, whew,
You're that slow, it'll melt before they get it home anyway.
yeah,
Better off going through the self-serve.
yeah, very true.
Yeah, not wrong. Anyway, that's all from the Spaghetti and Meatball Show today. This week, I'm Kylan Beach.
I'm Daniel.
And I've been Justin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big thank you to Justin for coming on the show.
Big thank you to Justin.
Thank you.
We
Thanks for
appreciate
having
it a lot. Check him out.
Yep.
If you need some videos done, go to visionworks.com.au.
AU,
Is that right?
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, go check him out. I'm checking him out right now. So
Hey, look out. Turn the cameras off. Maybe start them up again in a minute. But
all right,
all right, thanks, guys.
catch us all on the flip.
On the
Peace
flip.
out.